the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, basketball fans. I'm Ernie Johnson, welcoming you to 2K Sports. I'm here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Tonight, we'll be watching the Houston Rockets playing against the Golden State Warriors. Well, for Golden State, they've gotten the job done in every way possible this season. They're sitting pretty with the best record in the league, East or West. Well, when Kevin Durant joined the Warriors, one of the big questions was how Klay Thompson would adjust. He already had to share the spotlight with Steph, and now here's another superstar joining the fray. So that being said, a year into the experiment, how do you feel his role has shifted on this team?
Well, okay, go ahead, Shaq. Yeah.
Oh, you guys fight over it.
No,
you all both want to talk.
No, because we're going to share a role.
I was talking to
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
On the road and hungry for a win against a Western Conference rival, the Golden State Warriors are ready. And David Aldridge is standing by for our...
Well, Kevin, the Warriors are...
Thanks for that, DA. And the Warriors move the ball so quickly. Their team chemistry is off the charts. And tonight, Steve, a marquee matchup. This is one of those games that definitely draws some attention to it.
Yeah, these are the games where fans, people watching, they are in their seats with their popcorns. They're ready to go. These are the best of the best, and people want to see this. I'm looking forward to this one, Kevin.
Why not? You got a new tie. You've got a new suit. I mean, you're ready to go. You know people are going to be watching you and listening to your words.
That's why my makeup is perfect.
It is. It's so. You did a good job tonight on that. All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, the sharpshooters Curry and Thompson are at the 1 and the 2. Nick Young is out there with Draymond Green, and it's White in at the 5 down low. Harden with a screen on Curry. Paul kicks to Capella. He can't get that one to fall. Some solid defense from White. Curry passes to Thompson. Back to Curry. Young dishes to White. Thompson inside, guarded by Harden. The shot by Thompson, no good.
How many times have you seen him do that? Losing focus on a simple lay-in.
And Tucker kicks to Harden. Screen by Capella. Harden the pass to Capella. And White with the block. Young in the corner. Here's Green. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
I like seeing the determination from Green on the boards. Just relentless.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Back to Harden. Over Thompson. That misses off the backboard.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
He's pretty good at catch and shoot. You know he's feeling it right now.
Rockets have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. Now, here is Harden. He's coming off a 19-point game against Minnesota.
And he did great work on the defensive end, too, with 3 steals on the night.
Lob pass to Capella. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively.
And great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. Might have been an easy 2 if the defense wasn't there.
Here's Thompson. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Thompson's got his first points in this one. Harden with it, averaging 26 points a game, night in and night out, always a factor. Curry with the steal. Out to Thompson. Right of screen, off the screen, and Klay Thompson again. Thompson's got his second bucket.
And usually teams go on runs and it comes from a lot of layups and dunks, but not now.
And Houston calls their first time out of the game, coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
And they had a ton of missed opportunities at the foul line. That's always a game changer.
Even if you do come away with the win, you've made it a lot harder than it should have been. But that night, they just couldn't overcome it.
Ball with the screen for Harden. And Tucker has it in the corner. Anderson the screen. Just 5 to shoot. They double him with Green, and that's a foul called on the Beast. That's foul number 2 for him.
Too aggressive to start.
Here's Golden State now. They've picked up 11 straight. Harden and Gordon teaming up in the backcourt. E.J. Tucker is out there with Williams. And it's Black in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. The Beast in the last matchup against the Bulls stepped up and delivered. He ended with 13 points, and as he always seems to do, piled up rebound after rebound. His dominating performance gave the team exactly what it needed to end the losing streak. And I'm sure he'll be looking to lead him again tonight, Kevin.
Great, David, appreciate it. Well, he set the bar pretty high for himself with that performance.
He did. I mean, but we know he's going to try to raise that bar again tonight. No matter how good he is, he's always thinking he can do better.
It's going to be tough. I'm sure their entire defensive game plan is centered around how to stop him. They're going to be all over him. That was very tight defense. He tried to force the layup anyway. I think that was a questionable decision.
And Smitty, you were able to play a couple seasons with Steve Kerr when you were both in San Antonio. What was your time together like there? How do you think he's been influenced by his San Antonio time?
Well, it was a great time. He's a great teammate. I think he's been influenced by Popovich's attention to details. Both are very measured to their approach to things, but the one thing you have to really say that you really link those two together, they are funny, funny, funny.
There's the pass to Livingston, and he dunks it down.
Sean Livingston demonstrating his exceptional athleticism at the point guard position, finishing with a slam.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Al Harden, 11 points in the game. McGee with the block. Here's Wells. White dishes to Livingston. Wells kicks to Livingston. Outside, White. Back to Livingston. Golden State needs to get off a shot. White, good. Rockets trail. And here's Harden. Passes it to Black. Williams kicks to Gordon. And he gets it to go from the corner. Gordon's got 13 points. Here's the Warriors with the ball. They're on a 15-5 run. White and White with the stuff.
And like how alert Wells is on the floor. High motor, guy who knows when one of his guys is open.
Gordon the pass to Black. Gordon a screen. Here's Harden. Outside Gordon. There's the screen. Shot clock at 6. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Gordon's got 4 this quarter.
Superb pick there that allowed his teammate to get open and get a clean look at the basket.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And Smitty, as an NBA player, you got to travel all over the country and see just about every major metro area in the nation. When you were playing, you were doing all that traveling, which city did you always look forward to playing in the most?
You know, Kevin, I thought it was Miami when I left Miami because I had the friends. And let me be honest, the weather and getting a chance to go back to the restaurants. But I think the energy and the basketball knowledge of the fans just walking around is New York City. You have great conversations with people at a deli all around the city of New York, and then playing in the Mecca. New York was my favorite place.
And they made you feel appreciated there, whether they despised you because you were good and were going to hurt the Knicks, or you were playing for New York and they could cheer you on. Am I right?
Yeah, you're totally right. The one thing they did, Kevin, like you said, playing well or not, or rooting for you or not, they always told you the truth.
And White kicks to McCaw. McCaw off a pick from White. McCaw with the bucket. 5 points in the game. Here is Harden. 11 points in the game. He kicks to Black. Outside Gordon. Fires from 14. That's short off the rim. Warriors leading by 5. Livingston dishes to White. And there's the feed to Livingston. Over Harden. Livingston, no luck. Rockets have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Gordon the pass to Williams. Chalk up 2 there. Williams has got his first points in this one.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
Now here's Wells. Defended by Gordon. Outside White. That one. And Houston the other way now.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
You know what I'll tell you? He's got nothing here in the second quarter after just one made shot in the first.
To the paint. McGee. Score the basket. His second of 2 attempts.
Strong move at the rim. Overpowers the smaller defender.
Harden outside. From deep. Sinks the triple. Harden's got 14 points.
And with Harden, it's pick your poison. Not only a tenacious penetrator, but also a consistent threat from 3-point.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Rockets. That one was played down in Houston.
And really just a bad loss. No other way to put it. I mean, they maybe overlooked some of the bench players because those reserves got loose offensively.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Nene, he's checked in for Troy Williams. And it's Paul in for James Harden. Now, here's Tucker. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Paul kicks it to Tucker. Lets it go with a 3. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Tucker's got 6 in the quarter.
And love how Paul seeks out his teammates. Superb at slicing the D to pieces with his passing.
Right a screen. Wide a screen on Paul. Here's the dish to Wells. Thompson right side. Shoots over Tucker. Off the left rim and out. Houston's gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. Gordon dishes the ball. He feeds it to Tucker. Curry with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Stephen Curry all over his man, gets the steal, and then he converts on the offensive end.
And that replay presented by Under Armour, showing us the fantastic steal that led to that fast break finish. Another unleashed chaos moment. Outside Gordon. Kicks it to Paul. Nene with the screen on Curry. Tucker with the ball. Now Green defending. Gordon for 3. That one misses. Good D by Thompson.
I mean, you can see it. He's way out of sync. It's been this way all quarter for him. Tremendous box out. I love how he bodied up, held his ground. Textbook. Old school rebound.
Paul against Curry. There's the pick. Back to Paul for the 3. The three-pointer's right on target. Paul's got the lead up to 2 now for Houston.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Well, Steve, when you think about leaders and players who mean as much for the mental game of their team as their coach, you know, Chris Paul right at the top of that list. He has always been a vocal floor general his whole career.
You're totally right. Paul is very aware of everything that is going on in a game. And get in a teammate's face if they have a mental lapse. Not always an easy pill to swallow, but all players respect Chris Paul's leadership.
Houston making a switch here. Anderson's checked in, and the Warriors also making a change. Young's checked in for Wells. Gordon kicks it to Tucker. Just 5 on the clock. Anderson a screen on Green. It's stolen by Green. From 15 feet away, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. And it's a 3-point Warrior lead.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Nene, the screen. Ball against Thompson from about 16, and it's White with the rebound. White's got 6 rebounds here tonight. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And the 3 off target. Paul against Curry. Paul kicks to Gordon. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
Man, Eric Gordon has long been noted as a terrific shooter, but I felt like he was able to display just how great he can be.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far.
Thanks, Kevin. Clay, it looked like you...
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2. We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. We're seeing a tremendous game from Eric Gordon.
And let's see what the defense counters with to try and control him here in the second half.
Well, you like to run more doubles at him, but the risk there is opens up things for everybody else.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Clay in the backcourt. Draymond Green is out there with White, and it's Young in at the 3 spot. Now, here's Tucker, defended by Young. Tucker with the ball. 6 to shoot. Harden outside, over Thompson. Here's Capella, a beautiful reverse layup. Capella's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for Houston. It's stolen by Capella. Harden kicks to Paul. Lob pass to Capella.
No hesitation from Chris Paul, getting the basketball to the open man quickly.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. White the pass to Young. Green dishes to White. The screen from Thompson. Here's Curry with the 3. Curry with another miss.
Poor decision to force that one. The defense is right there because of a terrible pick.
Here's Harden. The kick out to Anderson. A 3 ball. And Harden gets it to go in on the assist by Paul. Paul's got 5 assists tonight. Warriors trail by 8. Paul with the steal. And Steph Curry with the foul. And that'll be his third foul so far.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Al Paul. He's got 7. There's the pick. Launches a 3, and Thompson sends it back.
Don't underestimate Klay Thompson on the defensive end. Perfect timing on the block.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Just 4 to shoot. Paul. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul. And a look now at the breakdown between 3-point and 2-point shots attempted here tonight for the Rockets.
It really struck a nice balance between long-range shooting and also attacking the rim. That keeps a defense off balance and keeps things flowing offensively.
It's stolen by Capella. Out left to the wing. Here's Tucker. And the shot is long. Warriors trail by 8. And here we go. Curry running it up the court. And the Warriors miss again.
A very disappointing start to this half. 3 attempts with nothing to show for it.
Drills it from outside.
I think the pull-up jump shot is one of the most dangerous shots in Chris Paul's arsenal. He is so quick on the draw with that shot.
And that's a foul called on the Beast. That's his third foul of the game.
His turnovers haven't helped their cause. It's almost as if he's playing for the other team.
Now the Rockets with it. They've scored 10 straight. Screen by Capella. Paul kicks to Capella. Thompson against Harden. 5 on the clock. And it's White with the rebound. Warriors trail by 11. At the elbow, Green. White drives in. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. We all know just how physically strong NBA players are, Steve, but they have to be mentally tough as well. How about in that category? Who has the best mental toughness, guys you've observed?
I look at a guy that loves the big moment right now. On top of the list, it has to be a Kyrie Irving, LeBron James, the great ones, Russell Westbrook. I mean, his focus, and James Harden. Those are the guys that stick out for me, that just come in and night out. Al Horford, mental toughness. You love those guys because their mental toughness match their skill set. They usually have great results.
Green kicks to Curry. Outside, White. Wells in the corner. White against Nene. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Green gets a screen from White. And the Warriors miss again.
Off target right now. 4 straight misses coming out of the half.
In the corner, Harden. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Harden's got 5 points now this quarter.
Mr. Dependable tonight, helping them grow this lead.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
Yeah, and in that game, we saw a lot of sloppy play from the opposing offense. They coughed the ball up, a lot of unforced turnovers.
They sure got some breaks, but hey, they did a really awesome job turning those mistakes into gold at the other end.
Tarek Black, he's checked in for Anderson. Golden State also making some changes. JaVale McGee's checked in for Draymond Green. And it's Livingston in for Young. That's good. The Houston lead is cut down now to just 10 on the basket from Livingston.
Finally. Now 1 for 5 here in the third. We'll see if that boosts their confidence.
Nene outside. Tucker the pass to Harden. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
Early in this quarter, he's been aggressive and selective with his shots. Tremendous efficiency.
Wells' shot is good.
Exactly what you want from your point guard. A guy who can lead this team and wants to get his guys open looks.
There's a screen. Here's Harden on the wing. 21 points in the game. Here's the teardrop, and that's 2 points on the layup. Harden's got 9 points now in just the second half. Warriors trail by 11. Here's White, pass to McGee, and out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. Well, with the season right near the halfway point, what better time to check in and see what rookies have helped their teams the most and how they stack up in the rookie race as they all vie for Rookie of the Year. And you look at White, well, he's shown he's a force as we move along in the meat of the season, sitting pretty at that #1 spot now, and it's his race to lose.
Yeah, midway through the season, I'd say he's made the greatest total impact, a potential generational talent. We'll see if he can keep it going.
Paul outside. Pass to Harden. Deflected by White. Here's Wells. 7 points in the game. Thompson dishes to White. Back to Thompson. White a screen. From 13. Intercepted. Harden outside. Castanane, and Tucker has it in the corner. Harden outside. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the ball and will shoot 2. And now look at the point guards who have been taking matters into their own hands this past month. These are the top scorers at their position. 5th is Steph Curry.
Well, this is a collection of maybe the most well-rounded players in our league. I mean, to see those kinds of scoring numbers from the point guard position is crazy.
There are so many point guards in this league today who can put points on the board. Just look at those numbers.
And watching James Harden, the amount of shots he is able to create for himself and his teammates, he just does so much from his position that is unrivaled. One of the greatest offensive threats, not only today, but really of the last decade.
There's the pick. Paul kicks to Harden. Nene, the screen. And here's Tucker. He's got 7, and there's the call on Shammy Wells. That's foul number 2 for him.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
The Rockets making a switch here. Williams is checked in. And the Warriors also making a change. Pachulia is checked in. Nene, the screen. The drive by Paul. Williams with a clean look. No good with the triple. And for Harden, he's been in the conversation, Greg, for MVP for several years. He's able to just carry an offense with his creativity, garners attention.
And Kevin, I think he might have won it last year if it wasn't for the amazing season put in by Russell Westbrook. Don't count Harden out, though. He's such a unique talent on offense. Maybe this will be his year to bring home that MVP award.
And we know how great Curry is at shooting the ball, but he is also an incredible playmaker. Very, very aware of how to draw the defense to him and get an easy layup for a teammate. He's underrated as a passer, mostly because his scoring is so incredible.
Eric Gordon, he's checked in for the Rockets. Stephen Curry hits them both. Steve, when you think about Curry and his playmaking, the assists are easy to count, but the gravity he has on the floor all over the floor creates shots for others by itself.
And if you're on Curry's teams, you have so much attention drawn off of you. When he has the ball, Kevin, defenders have to be aware of Curry at all times. Opens up so much space for the other shooters.
Timeout called the Warriors. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
What's amazing to me about Klay Thompson is his ability to take over a game. He just needs a few shots to drop and look out. The next thing you know, he is in unstoppable rhythm.
And he knocks down the first one. And with Klay's shooting ability and size, it allows him to put up huge numbers, Steve, when he's locked in. We've seen it before in the past.
You know, just looking at Clay's resume shows how dominant he can be when he's on fire. 35 points in a quarter, 60 in 3/4. One of the scariest players in the league when he's on.
Rocket 6. Here is Mbamute. Back to Paul. Nene setting the pick for Paul. He dishes it to Black. Nene outside. Down low. Paul passes to Black. And the way we have kind of a positionless game now, Smitty, there is no part of the court, I mean any part of the court, which not one person cannot go to. I mean, a point guard can play any place. The big can go outside like you just talked about.
You're totally right. And now you've seen bigs shooting 2 or 3 feet behind the three-point line. And a lot of point guards starting to post up. It is definitely positionless basketball that we're seeing right now.
But fun to watch. Seeing those bigs shoot like that, wow, fun to watch. Curry dishes to White. White a screen. And it's blocked.
He's being aggressive, trying to turn around the team's fortunes, but he's having a hard time executing.
Gordon kicks to Mbamute. And some nice passing there by Houston. From deep. Kept alive. A nice shot by Black.
Second chance opportunities. The great equalizer.
Warriors trail by 14. White a screen on Paul. It's Curry outside. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Over in the corner, Paul. And a miss there on the triple.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team. Yeah, like the edge Wells brings to the boards. Terrific at judging misses and then just pouncing on the boards.
Paul kicks to Gordon. Paul outside. Here's Black. Warriors with the rebound.
Not sure of the thought process on that one. Really bad shot selection.
Well, you're playing for the team, not just yourself. They needed much better execution that trip down the floor.
Wells gets a screen from White. That one's in there. Rocket lead is cut down to 9 in the bucket from Wells.
Yeah, you got to appreciate the IQ of Wells. Working well off the screen, getting in prime position to score. And I bet you'll never see too many guys who can put forth an effort on the boards like this one.
He takes pride in how he crashes the glass. No one is getting in his way when he's in that area.
Thompson for 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
Impressive work from Thompson. Hard for the defense to react on the catch and shoot.
Timeout called the Rockets. When I look back at the career of Klay Thompson, you can't help but notice how much he's improved. Every season, Steve, he comes back with a new tool to score on offense and always has been strong, but even getting better on defense. On offense, here are the Warriors. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Anderson is down low with Capella. There's Paul and Gordon with the backcourt pair, and it's Mbamute in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Green against Anderson. Screen by Mbamute. 6 on the shot clock. Eric Gordon on the wing. He's covered by Thompson. Warriors trail by 8. Dishes it to White. Feeds it to Thompson. Outside, Green. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
Oh, you can tell he's frustrated to get that good of a look from 3, and he didn't make it.
And Mbamute kicks to Anderson. Gordon against Thompson. Over Green. That doesn't go either for Gordon. The Warriors shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. White a screen on Paul. Young outside, from outside the arc. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 3 assists in the game. Rockets leading by 5. On the wing, Gordon. Good for his 6th make and a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
his teammates recognize that he has the hot hand going. That's why they get him the ball every chance they get.
White drives in. The layup missed. The Rockets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Thompson against Gordon. Fouled in the act of shooting. A three-point play chance coming up.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
For the Rockets, P.J. Tucker, he's checked in from Bahamut. And it's Harden in for Paul. Now here's Curry. On the wing, Thompson. Green, the screen. White drives in, and White with the stuff. That gives him the double-double. 11 points and 13 rebounds.
Thompson always keeping his eyes up, looking for his teammates at all times.
Screen by Capella. Harden kicks to Capella. The pass to Tucker. Harden outside. And White with the block. No one near Curry as he lets it go. Great look, but off the mark.
He's going to have to wait to hit his first triple of this half. He had 3 at the break.
Harden the pass to Tucker. He kicks to Gordon. Anderson with the screen for Gordon. And it's Eric Gordon with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
A much better job of just taking care of the basketball, really putting the onus on the defense.
Warriors trail by 8. White dishes to Green. And he drops it in from the low post.
Terrific shot by Draymond. The D was all over him, but it didn't bother him in the slightest. So smooth and calm in the post.
Screen by Capella. Anderson a screen on White for 3. Warriors with the rebound. Curry's got his 6th rebound on the night. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
When you watch the Warriors play, their offense is a work of art. There's so much player movement and passing, it's impossible to cover. And the shooting they have, it just puts it over the top.
Anderson the screen. And stolen by White. Curry against Gordon. Curry kicks to White. Young outside. The screen from Thompson. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And Steve, the common mistake fans have with the Warriors is thinking they only make threes to score. It's a combination of a lot of things, and I think it just overwhelms defenders.
You know, one thing that comes to mind to me is they pick out the Warriors in mismatches or lose a defender on great screens. They're amazing at that. They force defenders to make a ton of split-second decisions. One mistake, and it's easy for them to score.
Unable to close out defensively, even against the smaller shooter.
Yeah, but out on the perimeter, a lot more space. It all evens out.
White the pass to Curry. Green the screen. White a screen on Paul. Thompson from long range.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And the dunk by Capella.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. It was beautiful the first time, but Under Armour showing us the replay of that tremendous alley-oop again. Another unleash chaos moment.
Really at the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
And he can't hit the second. And replay review now commonplace. In the interest of speeding up those reviews, Steve, the league last season, allowing officials at the replay center in Secaucus, New Jersey to make the call. Do you like that decision?
You know I do, but I think sometimes finding a way to speed it up, and I think there's some way where you can have a referee right there on site also can be able to get a chance to see the play, because sometimes technology doesn't get back from Sparkins back to the game. If some kind of way, the middleman, if he's there in his obvious play, that can cut the time. You know, because right now, sometimes it's taking a long time.
As long as they get it right, correct? How they do it, who cares? As long as they get the call right, though, to me, is the most important.
I do love that, Kevin, but I think sometimes, you know, human error is a part of basketball. The refs can't be perfect, and so sometimes if they're a bad call, it's just a bad call. You got to live with it.
The 17-footer. The shot's good from Paul. And the Rockets lead by 12.
The way CP3 knives through the defense and get these mid-range shots is remarkable. Just a genius player.
And Green gets it to go.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
Screen by Capella. Paul dishes to Anderson. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got assist number 8 now on the night.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Some nice passing by Golden State here. And White kicks to Curry. Paul with the defensive effort. And here are the Rockets now. They're on an 11-3 run. The basket counts and one. They'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play.
And doing a really good job here of pounding it inside in the second half. Sound strategy with the lead.
And the southpaw stroke of Harden is just beautiful to watch. When he's cooking, he's one of the more lethal scorers in our league.
Curry against Paul. Green with a screen for Curry. The kick out to Young. Shoots the three. And no good. And it's Houston the other way. They'll be playing host to Miami for the next game. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. Paul with the ball. Anderson, a screen on Curry. Passes to Anderson. And it's off from three-point range. Warriors trail by 15. Curry passes to White. Outside, Green. Green, the screen. And here's Young from the arc. Another miss by Young.
Yeah, you love the solid screen, but what you hate is just the inability to finish.
You can see he's frustrated with that one. Knows it's up to him to make that play.
And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession.
That's what happens when nothing goes your way. You start to lose focus, and it makes matters worse.
Paul against Curry. Capella sets a screen for Paul. Pulls from the top of the key, and that one drops for him. Paul's got 4 this quarter.
Chris Paul's jump shot is very, very deadly. When he's left open, the defense is in trouble.
Thompson right side. White drives in, and the bucket counts. 3-point chance here.
I love how he's been more patient in this second half, shooting only the shots he feels he can make.
And that one falls for White.
Tough. He's just so hard to keep off the foul line when he pushes the action. I love his activity here in the second half.
Paul against Curry. Now the feed to Tucker. At the top of the key, Capella. The dish now to Paul. Fires the three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Paul's got 13 points here in the second half alone. Warriors trail by 17. White left side. Young with no one around. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
Now this is more like it. 9 points for him from three-point range this half. That's 9 more than he had in the first.
Al Harden, right wing. Paul outside. There's the three. They get it back. Capella, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. And it goes on Draymond Green. That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good. The Warriors have gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. White dishes to Curry. From deep three-point range, another three for Golden State.
Oh, that shot by Stephen Curry from the three-point line, he can hit that with his eyes closed.
Here is Paul. There's a screen. On the wing, Harden. Trying to find Capella, gets it to him. Yep, that one goes in there.
You know, as ice cold as he was in the first half, that's how hot he has been since the break. No one can match up with him right now.
Timeout called the Warriors. One of the stories here, James Harden getting it done today.
I mean, the ridiculous production from beyond the arc. They have to find a way to cool him down.
And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Chris Paul.
And he's made some shots here tonight, Kevin. He's been efficient from beyond, knocked down 5 triples. And when you've got a guy that steady from long range, it just puts all sorts of pressure on the defense.
And now we can see that when he's at his best, they are a very dangerous team, going up against the defending champs and getting the job done. Harden kicks to Capella. Anderson the screen. Lets it go from deep, and Harden gets it to go in on the assist from Tucker. That's now 32 points for James Harden.
Yeah, they're having a tough time containing Harden here tonight. No surprise there.
Green the screen. It's stolen by Capella. Ball against Curry. Paul kicks to Anderson. Over Green. Anderson can't get it to go.
One could argue that's a good shot, but maybe not the right shooter to take it.
And it's White missing. Houston leading by 17. Harden the pass to Paul. Down low, trying to find Capella, gets it to him. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Houston.
I think the attitude was very impressive. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Absolutely. They put on a tremendous performance in terms of the effort and intensity. This was a well-deserved win.
And so it'll boost this year's win total for them to 29.
And they've really had a dominant run of games against this opponent this year. They played them 3 times and won every one.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for James Harden.
What I like that he came ready to compete in this game, but he did it under control. Tremendous poise, never seemed to be in a hurry, just played the game the right way.
And so it's Houston with it. Shot clock at 3. Paul. He can't get that one, so Golden State will take it the other way. Capella against White. They need this, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
And that one falls for White. Houston with a big group substitution here. Nene, he's checked in for Capella. And Mbahumute comes in for Ryan Anderson. Troy Williams checked in for P.J. Tucker. And Taylor subbed in for Paul. And then for Golden State, Jones checked in for Green. Patrick McCaw comes in for Nick Young. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry.
And they've earned this one, showing an ability to dominate in front of their home crowd.
You know, you feel on top of the world when it happens as a player, just the relationship you have with the fans.
White drives in and fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot 2. It's on Nene.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still has a chance to knock that one down.
And both free throws good for White. Outside, Taylor. Mbahumute inside. So we see Houston taking the W here, and the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like one that lead is unstoppable. They were not going to relinquish it.
That about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and halftime.
Man, tonight was horrible, Boo-Boo. Couldn't shoot.
Yep.
Couldn't rebound.
Yeah.
Too many turnovers.
Yeah.
Would you stop agreeing with me?
What you want me to say? You played great? Okay, you played great.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to Game 1 of the NBA season. Along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Legend Smith.
Man, it's been a long summer.
I'm your host, Ernie Johnson. We have been waiting for this day for a long time. Tonight, it's the Houston Rockets as they'll be playing against the Golden State Warriors at their home, Oracle Arena. Well, for Golden State, this is a team they played pretty well against last season, going 3-.
Ladies and gentlemen, and now a presentation of the award ceremony. DJ
这按摩女比赛是。
Curry. Oh, my. How did he hit that shot? I don't believe what I just saw right there. And the nice replay of the long-range three-pointer, courtesy of Under Armour. The Unleash Chaos moment. Taking a look at the Rockets. Paul and Harden, the star-studded backcourt. P.J. Tucker is out there with Nene, and it's Capella in at the 5 spot. Shots good by Green.
And Durant just great at picking apart the defense. When they leave one of his guys open, he is quick to get the ball to them.
Now here's Paul. Screen by Capella. Paul kicks to Harden. Pocket 6. And he gets the bucket. Harden's got 13 points in the second half.
This is not unfamiliar territory for Harden. He is used to being the go-to guy, especially when his team needs a big hoop.
Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
Paul against Curry. Paul passes to Harden. Good, and Paul gets the assist. That's 28 points for James Harden.
Yeah, I like how crafty Harden is, boy. Terrific at bullying his way down the a dangerous scorer in the post.
Pachulia, he's checked in for Kevin Durant. Anderson, he's checked in for the Rockets. Asa comes in for P.J. Tucker. Now here's Harden. And he banks in the layup. Harden's got the game tied up here for the Rockets.
You know, tremendous and wonderful balance from Harden. This dude could have been a running back of the highest caliber with his size, dexterity, and balance. Never lets the defense get him out of his rhythm.
Houston's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Paul kicks to Harden. Harden draws the double. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession.
And what a time to get sloppy. A close game like this, you cannot be getting loose with the ball.
Curry kicks to Pachulia. The tray. Offensive rebound. The feed now to Iguodala. Back to Thompson. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson.
No.
Now a timeout called by Houston. They're behind by 2. There's 45 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Kevin Durant.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
During that break, Mike D'Antoni talked to his team. He said, this is what we play for, fellas. Let's knock them on their heels right out of the timeout. Show them how much you want it. Go get it. He really is fired up about this game.
Boy, this final period, they are putting up a ton of shots from deep.
And knocking down a bunch of them, too. Outstanding shooting in this fourth quarter.
Stolen by Thompson. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
我大概知道怎么用。
30 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Gentlemen, 2 shots. At the line for 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
Curry already one of the great shooters of all time, and that really extends to the free throw line as well.
The free throws go down and the lead goes up.
Timeout called, the Rockets. They're down by 7. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Good! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Got to make anybody besides Hard to shoot the ball there. I mean, he doesn't feel the pressure. He embraces this stuff. It's right in his wheelhouse. Make somebody else shoot it.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. And a tough break as his second attempt at the line, no good. Call against Curry. The drive by Paul. The pass to Ariza. Lets it go. And Pachulia pulls it down. And an intentional foul right there. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. At the line for 2. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. So we see the Warriors get the win here. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. That concludes the first game of the NBA season.
还要从头开始哦。 我改个标题，免得大家进来人都是问我在干嘛。shit 按错了。设定。
And Chris, one of the rare honors for an NBA player is to have their jersey retired. The Kings retired your number 4. What does an honor like that feel like? What does that mean to you?
Man, it meant so much to have my jersey retired. I was there with my family, my wife, my brothers, sisters, parents, and everyone. And so it was just a really, really great moment. You know, when you're playing the game, you can really, we say enjoy the process, but you never really can really enjoy it day to day because you're always thinking ahead, trying to get better. So it was just a really cool moment to sit back and think about all the positive things we did in the city, for the city, and definitely for the game of basketball. So it was a great feeling, and you know, Sacramento forever. I thank them for that, and I love them there.
Wonderful years indeed. On the court right now for the Celtics, Irving and Brown pair at the 1 and the 2. Hayward outside at the 3 with Morris to his side at the 4, and it's Tatum in at the 5 spot. And here's Smart after Isaiah Thomas made that last 3-pointer. Smart with the ball. Now Smith defending. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter. And on the way from Irving for 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Smith's got 4 rebounds now tonight. That one falls. That's now 32 points for Isaiah Thomas.
Oh, he's been huge offensively. I mean, Thomas has it stuck on automatic.
Nobody near Irving. They can't stop the run with that one.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Cavaliers.
They had a fantastic play from the bench.
And this team has great depth, and they showed it in this game.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And a lot of players tonight helped contribute to this performance, but in particular, a real good game it was for Kevin Love.
He showed what it takes to be a great rebounder tonight. Fighting for position, boxing out, never getting outworked down low.
Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And low percentage look on that one. Not sure what he was thinking.
Sometimes you get a little outside of yourself. You have to be a little more disciplined.
And leaving nothing to chance here on this game-clinching run.
Yeah, that offense shifted into high gear. I love the attack mindset.
反应跟不上。
And the Celtics with possession here. Poked away, and so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. Stolen by Thompson. Out to Shumpert. The 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
I'll tell you what, the energy in this arena, you can feel it.
Well-earned victory, feeding off the energy of this hometown crowd really all night.
Love outside. "12 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Just 4 to shoot. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Tipped away. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. They pulled it out tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. That concludes the first game of the